welcome to the weekly update. This is season 4, episode 12, on November 13th. I am Jason Payne.
And I'm Zach Fuller, and we are live from the Audion, or almost live from the Audion. I wanted to let you know that our school nurse, our certified school nurse, Shelly Fox, who is new to our building this year, talked to all of our lunches today around both COVID etiquette, social distancing, and mask wearing, hand washing. And she also spoke about social stigma surrounding COVID and how it remains important to be kind and gracious to everyone around us, even when we're dealing with this disease. And it was a really nice talk at all lunches. She did a really great job, and I'm very, very thrilled with it. You can read more about it down in our newsletter. Also in our newsletter, a very important announcement from Dr. Hacker about schools returning to 100% virtual. Starting on November 23rd and going all the way through December 6th, with the first day back being December 7th. And that is a preemptive move by the Montgomery County Office of Public Health and the Montgomery County Department of Health and Human Services to curb any spread that might come from the Thanksgiving holiday and keep us all safe. And so that's been a vote today. That was an order from the Office of Public Health. And we, as a public school, are ordered to follow that. You can read more about it. It applies to public and private schools, all students countywide, and all athletics countywide. And so it's a pretty comprehensive order that we are going to follow starting on November 23rd. And Mr. Payne's got some new news for you.
Report cards. They're available on Hack this afternoon. Please take a moment to review your child's quarter 1 grades online. If you have any questions about a grade, please do not hesitate to reach out to the teacher directly. Though science and or social studies might appear twice on your report card, there should only be a single grade for that course. Parent-teacher conferences will take place on Monday, November 23rd and Tuesday, November 24th. All conferences will take place virtually. Teams have been reaching out this week to schedule team conferences as appropriate, and a link will be sent on Monday to schedule conferences with your students' core area teachers, which is Science, Social Studies, Math, and ELA. If you'd like to schedule a conference with a special area teacher, please reach out to the teacher via email. And there's also an attendance reminder. The middle school takes attendance of each class period. Homeroom attendance is the only one that is reported to the state. Attendance in any other period is taken just for our internal purposes and is not reported to the state of Pennsylvania. Please contact our attendance office only about absences from homeroom. Thank you. Virtual or hybrid. If you've chosen the hybrid model of instruction for your child, remember that you may choose to go virtual at any time. If you've chosen the hybrid model but have since decided to keep your student at home, it's critical that we know that for student accountability purposes in the event of an emergency or drill. Let us know by emailing Suzanne Newbeck. Her email's in the newsletter. If you have chosen the virtual model, we ask that you wait until our next hybrid start date to return in-person instruction. In light of the recent order to return to virtual, the date will not be November 30th as originally planned. We'll update you on a new date when we know it. Do you have any old news?
I do. I have just a little bit of old news. We need activity volunteers. Our 8th grade committee is looking for volunteers to help with all that end of year stuff for 8th graders. If you want to do that, sign up via the link down in our newsletter. And we have the Thanksgiving and winter holidays coming up, as we were just talking about. If you are experiencing financial hardship and you need support with a Thanksgiving meal or winter holiday gifts, please reach out to your school's social worker, who in this case is Melissa Levin. And her email address is down in the newsletter. If you have kids in multiple buildings, you only need to talk to one social worker, and you have to do that by November 16th. And so I'm going to kick it to Mr. Payne for our list of resources.
So as usual, we have our virtual family guide, our calendar of cycle days, the resources for self-help and tech support, and COVID counseling. And one side announcement, we don't have this officially yet, but it's looking like we may be canceling winter sports here at the middle school. So that would be basketball for boys and girls and wrestling. It doesn't look good for what we're seeing in terms of the future of that, but we will let you know that for sure, probably in the next newsletter. Just a heads up for those of you who have been worrying about getting sports physicals and winter tryouts and such.
Yeah.
If we do it, it's not going to be until probably in the middle of December. So we still have a little bit of time, and we will let you know.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Payne. And for Mr. Payne, for everybody here at the middle school, my name is Zach Fuller. I want to say to you, make it a great week or not, the choice is yours. Bye, everybody.
It's getting cold out.
It is getting cold.